Structural engineers are the people responsible for inventing, designing, and building the structures you see around you. Houses, buildings, schools, bridges, and airports, to name a few. Structural engineers ensure constructions are stable and safe. They use maths and science to design and engineer structures so they can hold up a load and withstand forces like wind. Imagine a bridge. It must support the weight of itself, people, cars, trucks, or even trains. If it was designed incorrectly, it would collapse under the load. I love what I do. My name is Lee May, and I am a structural engineer. I have a Bachelor of Engineering and I majored in civil engineering. I then had a graduate position as a structural engineer working on the Bolte Bridge in Melbourne. The Bolte Bridge is a road bridge. It carries 8 lanes of traffic and is 490 metres long. Another famous bridge in Australia is the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Completed in 1932, it is still one of the largest arch bridges in the world. Its strength comes from its arch design. The arch distributes the load of the bridge and directs it to the ground at either side of the bridge. Structural engineers use many components to help a structure withstand forces and bear loads. Elements like columns, plates, beams, arches, shells, and catenaries all play a role in the strength and stability of a structure. Structures need to be built to deal with the environment they are built in. For example, a building on Mount Buller must have a roof that can hold the weight of heavy snow, and a house in New Zealand must be built to withstand earthquakes. There are many fascinating structures in the world, with interesting shapes and unique designs. These buildings are only possible thanks to creative and innovative structural engineers. Did you know that one of the world's tallest buildings is the Burj Khalifa in Dubai? It was built in 2010 and stands at 829 metres tall, has 163 floors and 57 elevators. The deck is on the 124th floor. Imagine looking down from that height. You may also find it interesting that the Great Pyramid of Giza was the world's tallest structure for nearly 4,000 years, and that one of the longest rail bridges is in China, the Danyang Kunshan Grand Bridge. It is almost 165 kilometres long and 79 metres wide. The Brooklyn Bridge, one of New York City's most famous bridges, is another awesome example of structural engineering. When it was built, the Brooklyn Bridge was the world's longest suspension bridge, thanks to its use of a new type of cables that were stronger and needed less frequent maintenance. What makes this bridge even more interesting is that when the bridge designer was unable to complete the build because of illness, his wife, Emily Roebling, oversaw the construction, which was completed in 1883. What an incredible woman! Thanks to her, more than 100,000 cars, 4,000 cyclists, and 10,000 pedestrians cross the bridge daily. Another incredible woman in engineering is Roma Agrawal. She is a structural engineer and was appointed a member of the Order of the British Empire in 2018 for her service to engineering. She spent 6 years as a senior engineer on the Shard, a 72-storey skyscraper. It is one of the tallest buildings in the United Kingdom, standing 309.6 metres high. She was responsible for designing the foundations and the spire of the building. She has won many awards for her contribution to engineering, including the Diamond Award for Engineering Excellence in 2015. Have you ever been amazed by the length of a bridge as you crossed it, or the height of a building while you looked at it? Have you ever stopped to watch a crane lift a steel beam off a truck and thought, I wonder what that is for? Then you may want to consider a career as a structural engineer. Structural engineers have a passion for learning and problem solving, and are interested in how real-world buildings and structures fit together. If you want to make a difference to the world around you and be a part of future city building, then becoming a structural engineer is the perfect career for you.